Phase 1 of the National Food Distribution Task Force's effort to feed thousands of Bahamians has ended, but the work of the collective body, which consists of several NGOs, continues. In this week's edition of Things You Should Know, Cleopatra Murphy explains what's in store for the Bahamas Feeding Network now.
The Bahamas Feeding Network has been a hive of activity since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, as volunteers work to meet the increasing demand for food by the public. The social impact of the pandemic has been unprecedented, leaving thousands of Bahamians unemployed, unable to provide food for themselves and their families, pulling on the heartstrings of the network's executive director, Philip Smith.
It's just heartbreaking when you come across persons who you know they're being honest, and they just don't have it. They do not have monies to purchase food. They have no food in their home.
Smith says the nonprofit organization that is a part of the National Food Distribution Task Force has been trying to assist as many people as it can. At the height of the effort, Smith says the task force was feeding 55,000 families, equating to more than half the population.
We're hoping we could get that down a bit, just so the money can last until the end of December. So, I'd like to make an appeal to the general public and to corporate Bahamas to please donate, because we're very tight going forward. We have about $4,500,000 left. And so we are going to have to cut back.
Smith says it is not easy, but officials are trying to eliminate people from the list of beneficiaries that have returned to work. This is as Phase 1 of the national feeding effort ended on October 31st, and the initiative has been extended to the end of December, when government subsidy ends. Smith says he is spearheading an initiative to raise $30 million to provide sustenance for those in need.
What we are going to do going forward after January, it would be Hands for Hunger, us, Bahamas Feeding Network, and Red Cross. So the three of us are coming together to raise funds, as well as to take this at least till the end of June. We're hoping by that time people are able to support themselves.
Every 2 weeks, the Bahamas Feeding Network has been sending 1,600 parcels of food to the southern Bahama Islands. Those supplies usually consist of dry goods, but he says the organization recently got a donation of fresh produce from Bahamas Food Services.
What we do with the goods that come in, this makes up our 15%. The government provided 85%. The zones came up with 15%. So we basically have persons come in and get those and take them out. This comes like twice a week, stuff like this from the wholesaler. Like I said, Bahamas Food Services, to a large degree, probably gives about 70% of these goods.
Dion Davis has been volunteering with the Bahamas Feeding Network and says in the current economic climate, the warehouse is stocked with food items from different wholesalers to spread out the dollars. He believes the network's effort to touch lives has been invaluable.
It also takes off the load off the government by assisting a lot of people that cannot be reached. And it's basically like 100% vital to the social service part of the organization, because it's really helped a lot of people, thousands of people that cannot be reached, people that not even have an identity. It helps a lot of them.
Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.